So it's been a little while since I've reviewed a Brooks shoe, and honestly they just haven't really had anything that's piqued my interest lately. Luckily, the Glycerin 20 is a breath of fresh air with this new midsole foam. After 100 miles, I'm ready to give you my full review. So throughout this review, I'll be using my Stoplight rating system, which if it's green, there's more good than there is bad. If it's yellow, the pluses and minuses are about even, and if it's red, that means that the negatives outweigh the positives. So Brooks did provide the shoe to me at no cost, but that does not influence my review or anything I'm going to say. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into the review. Let's go ahead and start with the upper. So the length is true to size and the fit is accommodating without being too roomy. Overall, I'd say the lockdown is pretty good, especially in the midfoot. However, I did have to use the extra eyelets to get a little better lockdown around the heel and ankle. I thought the upper was very comfortable. It has the right amount of plush without overdoing it. The tongue and ankle are nicely padded, but don't get in the way. Although this is a super comfortable upper, it isn't the most breathable, and especially having the black color on a summer runs, it can lead to a toasty foot. Alright, now let's move down to the midsole. So with the 34mm of nitrogen-infused rubberized EVA, it gives you a whole lot of cushion underfoot. I found the new midsole material to be much better than DNA Flash on higher stack shoes, and almost wish they used this in the Hyperion Elite too. So although the shoe is very cushioned, it still is responsive enough to feel good at a variety of paces and provide just a little bit of ground feel. The energetic midsole doesn't have the aggressive heel-to-toe rocker that a lot of high cushion shoes have. However, the ride is still super smooth. Heel-to-toe transitions were a breeze and didn't feel clunky at all. At 100 miles, the midsole is still feeling lively, however it definitely is showing some wear that makes me hesitant saying it would last upwards of 400 miles. Now let's talk about the outsole. The blown rubber outsole has pretty much full coverage, and luckily it's durable rubber too. I honestly see very little signs of wear despite the mileage they have on them. So this shoe is a road shoe and it can handle dirt roads and some gravel, but the grip isn't anything crazy. And when I took it on a technical trail run, I found myself sliding around on switchbacks and down steep descents. So unfortunately, with having full coverage rubber, that's going to add some weight. In a men's size 9, the shoe is 10.1 ounces, which is definitely heavy for today's standards, though I will say it didn't feel heavy on foot. Alright, now it's time for the run type stoplight portion of the review, where I go over speed day, everyday, long run day, and recovery day. Starting with speed day, the Glycerin 20 gets a red light. So while I did say that the DNA Loft V3 midsole was very versatile, had the nice bounce to it, I would not recommend this shoe for speed day. I think that it's just a little too heavy and not quite snappy enough. I would definitely recommend something like the Hyperion Tempo instead. For everyday runs, I give the Glycerin 20 a green light. So I think that this shoe is an awesome everyday trainer. With the cushion in there, the comfortable upper, the durable outsole, it is just an awesome workhorse that can handle any type of daily run that you throw at it. I also give this shoe a green for long run days because, again, just that cushioned midsole, the all-around comfort of the shoe just left my feet feeling happy at the end of a long run, not wishing I had taken the shoe off or run with something that was more cushioned. And finally, for recovery day, it also gets a green. And this is because even when I'm going at slower paces, it doesn't feel clunky. Like I said, it has that smooth transition. So it does really well at pretty much everything but speed day. So this shoe is $160, which I think is on par with kind of most high cushion shoes nowadays, which is unfortunate, but shoe prices just keep on rising. So taking a look at the results here, you can see that there's a good amount of green and just a little bit of yellow thrown in there. But overall, I give this shoe a go. If you're looking for a versatile workhorse that has enough energetic foam to also handle long runs, then I think that the Glycerin 20 is a really good option. And like I said, I haven't really run in many Brooks recently, but this one definitely is making me a fan of this new midsole material. It honestly kind of reminds me a little bit of like a little firmer Light Strike Pro foam. So what are your thoughts? Have you tried the Glycerin 20? Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep on running.